What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Let's Grab Lunch. Let's see what we have today. As you can see from the thumbnail, we have rice and eggs, 2 eggs there, over easy, I think, and then 4 boiled eggs, 2 cheese sticks, Greek yogurt, and we're dipping the boiled eggs in some salt and pepper today, changing it up from soy sauce. So let's dig on in. Let's go ahead and mix all this up. Sorry if it's loud, but hopefully you guys are having a good day as well. As you can tell, my voice isn't fully there, still a little sick, but we're getting better, I feel like. Ooh. Also, do you guys mix your food up, or do you like to keep everything separated? Because I know a lot of people on both sides. My wife being that she hates mixing things up, whereas me, I love it. You get a little bit of everything in one bite. Look at that, all the soy sauce, eggs, and rice mixed together. Might not look the best, but I think it tastes the best. Can't beat rice and eggs. So easy, so good. Get your proteins, get your carbs. Got some fats in there. And let's go ahead and start on the boiled eggs too. Let's see how well I cooked it today. Look at that. Perfect for like ramen. Not so much for just eating straight up. But still good. So I was just listening to some music this morning while I was working. Just some old school music that I grew up with. No, R&B like Usher, Neo. You got your boy bands, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Boyz II Men. And I'm just listening to that made me question like who is producing that kind of music nowadays? I don't think there's anyone that's like on a similar wavelength as like Neo and Usher, for example. I think maybe the closest thing was like early on, like Chris Brown early on in his career, where he was actually doing like more R&B music. But I don't really know of anyone nowadays that's doing that. And I'm just wondering, like, is that just because that's not what sells nowadays? Or have people tried and haven't been successful in it? Because I miss that, like, good R&B music. And boy bands, too. I don't care what anyone says. Backstreet Boys music is still good to this day. I was actually listening to some of it while I was lifting this morning. I need to slow down. I'm going to choke on my food one day. But you know, I wonder if the generation before us kind of said the same thing with their music and seeing our music, you know, as we get older. Like, all done. Did they also think it was like trash music? Like, oh, this isn't as good as X, Y, and Z. Like back in my day, you know, we had real music, stuff like that. Too much salt. Heavier on the pepper next time. Ugh, that wasn't pleasant at all. Okay. See, this is perfectly boiled egg for eating raw, not for ramen. I think for ramen, I'm looking more of a consistency of what the first egg was, but this is it for just eating alone. What? You know what? Going back on that music thing, I guess like Ed Sheeran, maybe, but he's not really R&B. He's like pop. Well, I guess Usher and Neo were kind of pop too. Or I would consider them R&B artists that had a couple of pop songs. Like Neo was definitely R&B. I think he started transitioning to pop because that's what gained popularity. I want to say Usher kind of did the same thing too, like the later bits of his career. But like his Confessions album, that was one of my favorite albums, fire. All right, boiled eggs done. What do we have left? We have yogurt and 2 cheese sticks. So let's go ahead and get started on the yogurt. Ooh. I don't know about you guys, but is your yogurt like also kind of watery until you mix it up? Because I find that a lot. I'm not sure if that means the yogurt is bad or about to be bad, or if it's just, you know, that's how, getting everywhere, or if that's just how yogurt kind of is. If you just let it sit, like things start to settle and separate and settle until you mix it all back up. Because once you mix it up, it looks fine. Looks like regular yogurt. Got a strawberry flavor. I think I had the same thing yesterday. But yeah, when I listen to music while I work, which I do a lot, it's either lo-fi if I'm trying to like really concentrate, because sometimes lyrics distract me because I just want to sing along and stuff like that, or usually like older R&B. Like, let's open up my Spotify liked songs, my little playlist. Love by Keisha Cole. Let's see, Lay Me Down, Sam Smith. Yeah, Sam Smith is, well, he's pop, but he definitely has some, I would consider, R&B hits. Let's see, X Factor, Lauryn Hill. Let's see, what else is there? Got a lot of rap and some country mixed in here. I kind of listen to everything. Lupe Fiasco, no. Got some Earth, Wind, and Fire. Justin Timberlake, Mirrors, he's definitely pop. I Have Nothing, Whitney Houston. All My Life, Casey and JoJo. Casey and JoJo is a really good, I don't know, they're not a boy band group. They're a good group. Officially Missing You. Come With Me by Sammy. Wonder if you guys remember that. I learned how to play that on piano, actually. I thought I was hot shit. Let's see here. Bad Girl by Usher. Heartbreak Anniversary. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to find something like newer age that kind of still gives me that vibe. But it's kind of hard. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like R&B just isn't really a thing anymore, and it's more of like R&B pop hybrid. Because I do like looking through the list, I do get some R&B vibes. Like Bruno Mars has some, but it's not purely R&B, you know? Let's see. Yeah, not, and then got some Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, some Marvin Gaye. Yeah, and as you can see, my music taste is kind of all over the place. But yeah, nothing nowadays really where that artist is like purely known for like R&B. But I mean, I guess with that, with indie generation, you have good music and you have bad music, right? I guess I just focus more on the good. Um, with the music that I listen to, I didn't really notice the bad. So maybe the percentage of like good and bad music is the same still. I just notice it now a little more because I still listen to like stuff that I grew up listening to. Because I don't want to feel like an old head and say, back in my day, that's when we had real music. Music nowadays isn't music, blah, blah, blah. It's just trash. Get off my lawn. Frank Ocean is pretty good. Doesn't really make music now. I'd say he's like newer age R&B kind of vibe, I guess. Like his Blonde album, really good. I need to work on this playlist. Brian McKnight. I'm looking at my other playlist called Sing With Me. And this is like the list I listen to when I feel like singing and yeah, stuff like that. Um, Let Me Love You by Mario. Back at One, Brian McKnight. So Sick, Neo. I just feel like in our time we had hit after hit. Like these are all bangers. I don't think I'd be able to put together like this many hits from today's time. At least not as quickly. But yeah, John Legend. Who's John Legend is newer. Yeah, yeah, John Legend. I would consider him like a R&B ish kind of singer. Yeah, John Legend. I love John Legend. So yeah, yeah. I guess I could put together a pretty decent list. Like if I just find John Legend vibes. But yeah, let me know what you think. Is music nowadays just as good as before, if not better, or is it really worse? Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's lunch. Peace.